So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter
Hello
what.
everybody, and welcome to today's match.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Gusto has been included in the starting lineup. Does he have a key role to play here, Jim?
Well, when you've got the pace that this guy has, Peter, he's got to set his design on getting behind the opposition defence. And should he achieve that, then it's all going to come down to the quality of what he can supply to the box.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. The action has already started. And here's Mohamed Salah. Sunderland do have a chance to counter here. Lefebvre. Shot, Robbie! Oh, that's fabulous! About as smooth as it gets. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Wanted it. Palmer. Arsenal finding their passes. And here's Mohamed Salah. Over to the left. Lampard. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Granit Xhaka. Lefebvre. And it's Xhaka. Now Mukiele. Now it's Traore. Granit Xhaka. Turns back here, probably the best option. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. What a throw in. Oh, that's neat. He is through here. Knocks it into space.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Played out wide. Chance to deliver. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. He's in a great position here. Up he goes! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. It's Bruno Fernandes. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Lefebvre, who does have an assist to his name. Lampard wins the duel this time. Traore. Now that looks a decent ball. Cucurella stood up well to him there. Distributed tidily. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Great vision. Rodri did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Van Dijk. Oh, can he get onto this? Just eases him off the ball. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now, can they get him away? And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. "30 minutes gone. Mukiele. Mukiele tries making a foray down the right. Granit Xhaka. And a chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Traore deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And it's Gusto. It's a good foot in there. Gusto got a long way forward to join the attack.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Xhaka. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. This looks promising. Palmer. And it's Rodri. And it's Traore. Rodri. For Palmer. Looking for the run. Mukiele spots it and intercepts. Alderete. And it's Xhaka. Now Traore. Lefebvre. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some.
1 minute added time.
He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, chance for a shot! It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And we've reached half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Some first-half thoughts?
Arsenal really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you can do, because it's pretty good.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. So we're just settling back into this second half. Mukiele. And here's Traore. He's got away, and it's made its way to him. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. keeper's dealt with that. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Alderete, Traore. Passing is crisp and sharp. Tries to dink it through. Oh, good-looking ball. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Mukiele. Granit Xhaka. And it's Mukiele. And Lefebvre. Picked out brilliantly. Ball swung in. Tries to get it clear. They've played it short. Sunderland could try it again now. Xhaka goes short. Some good work on the right flank here. That's tidy. Sunderland with another corner. He's got tall. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Alderete certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Gusto. And here's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah. And the shot! Goal! Arsenal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Number 20, Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah.
Arsenal get themselves into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Pinches it off him. Rodri. Now he's off and running. Oh, Red, nice interception. Cucurella calmly anticipates. Rodri. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Brobby. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Now it's Brobby. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Great ball, and he's in here!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ball is over the line. Gusto. Mohamed Salah receives it in a good position here. This is good pressing, they're not sure. Oh, shooting chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Drilled in low. Lefebvre. Traore. Granit Xhaka. Pass somewhat off target. Palmer. Rodri. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, played right into his path. Granit Xhaka. And he's quick to get it clear again. Sunderland choosing to make the first change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
And it's Reynildo. Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Chance! And that could have brought them level.
Well, at least it's earned him a little applause from the boss. The finish was lacking, but everything else was pretty good.
And he cuts out the supply. And the counter is on. Can he finish? And the lead stays intact, just.
Substitution in progress.
Sunderland making another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Tries a shot! And now they can spring out of defence. Arsenal close now to seeing this one through to the end. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Palmer does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Aims beyond the defence. Great work on the overlap. And the keeper beats it away.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Robbie.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Lovely bit of skill. Rodri. And that will be the final act. Arsenal have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Mohamed Salah claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
Well, what we've seen is a team that refuses to accept the game might have just got away from them. They stayed true to their style and turned this right on its head. This is a tremendous win.
Today's match are now available.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A clear
everybody,
night,
and
all
welcome
the
to
ingredients for a
today's-
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. The action has already started.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
It's a promising position. Oh, nicely intercepted. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Bernd Leno. I think his presence might make all the difference for this team. He's got lightning-fast reactions and a coolness under pressure that allows him to make the big one-on-one saves. He's also very reliable under the high ball or when he's dealing with crosses, and I'd expect the whole defence to play with a bit more assurance with him in place.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Wilson. Bruno Fernandes. Bassi wins the duel this time.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
The less said about that pass, the better. Gusto. Palmer. To Bruno Fernandes.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Chukwueze. And it's Robinson. And Iwobi. Nicely spread. Wilson. Great vision. Smith Rowe is wide and looking to get onto this. Oh, smashing header! Went with his head but couldn't steer it in. Smith Rowe gets across and deals with it. He is through here. Played in deep.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Gusto. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And it's Lampard. For Palmer. Gusto. And it's Palmer. To Bruno Fernandes. Picked out brilliantly. Berger, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Smith Rowe. Berger. Now Anderson. And it's Robinson. Chukwueze. Bruno Fernandes. Here's Rodri. Turns back here, probably the best option. Van Dijk. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Gusto. And here's Palmer. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Gusto got a long way forward to join the attack. Wilson. Lobbed in behind. Oh, it's Jimenez. Iwobi! It's there! The breakthrough strike! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Fulham have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Looking for the
There
run.
will be 1 minute added time.
That's very neat. Turns and goes back. Foot in. Bruno Fernandes. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Arsenal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Now it's Wilson. And no, that was never going to make it. Oh, well played, well sorted out. He's looking wide. Gusto. Gabriel. Bruno Fernandes. Palmer. Can he get it through? Smith Rowe. Lampard. Arsenal still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Wilson. And it's Berger. Now Anderson. Out to the left it goes. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Jimenez. Can he get on the end of this? Chukwueze receives it in a wide position. Oh, that's neat. And it's Berger. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Was 29,514.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so...
He's having a shot! Oh, brilliant from Bruno Fernandes! He's got himself an absolute peach. They have come roaring back.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Arsenal grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much...
Shot at goal! Goal! Arsenal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Arsenal get themselves into the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Van Dijk clears it away. Over to the left. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here. Arsenal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Anderson. Rodri did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Lampard, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Palmer, ploughing through the middle. Can he finish? It's anyone's ball now. Aimed into... He's got tall. Really well taken goal. And that should do it. Within sight of the finish line. Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
Substitution on the field.
Fulham have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Arsenal go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Raul. Oh, easy pickings there. He's got away. Well, that looks a decent ball. Traore's off he goes! No mistake! Late drama, late goal! This will be one frantic ending! It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Number 7, Raul Jimenez. Raul Jimenez.
Fulham give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Has been indicated.
Tries to play it through. Rodri. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes charging forward, the ball at his feet. Well, he's playing innocent. He has every reason to. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, he's asking for trouble, Peter, and with this urge to nibble away, I think the ref is spelling it out for him now.
That has not gone well. It will be.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Lukic is in a really good position out wide. And the referee brings it to a close. Arsenal have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable in...